Hey man, y'all know what the hell going on, man. Look, it's your boy Montego Ramon, man. We back with another episode on the Risers X channel, man. We are about to just do a breakdown. It is Sunday, the market is open. It is 8 p.m. where I'm at. I am in the car, waiting on my sisters right now and my daughter. It is Father's Day. I am a father. Right now, I am looking at the charts, and we about to do a little breakdown and just see what's going on. I'm gonna look and see what news is coming up. So y'all just hang in there, and we about to just go through this together. It's just me and the phone, and I don't got no stand, man. If I had a stand, that would be nice. I just propped it up. It's cool. All right, we just gonna hop in the NQ real quick, see what's going on. So as y'all can see, this position, long position I had right here, ended up playing out. It didn't execute my order. I had a sell right here, and then it just took off without me. It touched inside here, and then took off, and then market closed, and then later this evening ended up playing out, came back, touched inside this gap twice. Did it fill that 50% area? Let's see. We're just on the 1 minute too. Let me see if that's the. So it's like touched right inside that 50% mark and then sold off. Yeah, and then y'all can see it came and reversed off this area here. I don't know the significance of this area right here, though. I'm not seeing anything, just area of resistance, basically. It's like price just totally turned around. It's like, yo, what is going on? Let's go to the higher time frames. I'm gonna go to the weekly real quick. So on our weekly chart, don't mind all my data, we are basically in an uptrend and look like we're basically going to new highs. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look like we just want to run. And then I'm sure we'll end up dipping back into these areas. in the coming months. Yeah, that's been mitigated. You have this little area here. And then we have couple of small fair value gaps in here. So you can see this other one here too. They're kind of small, nothing major, but it's small compared to the weekly chart. In the big scheme of things, those are nice size fair value gaps. Even this one. And then you got this one. You got this one here. I'm sorry, I got distracted by this guy out here playing with these dogs. Yeah, he out here playing with his dogs. He having too much fun. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and mark all these out. These could be very significant in the coming months. Price is surely going to take a dip coming here soon. They've been talking about potential rate hikes. That's going to be determined based on other data in the market. The price is really on the run right now. I could take this sell right here, maybe. Potential sell. We just made a double top, and then we're inside of that price gap. I think we're really going to just continue up and inverse this fair value gap here. I'm looking on the 1 minute right now, but let's continue on without marking out our charts. So yeah, everything up beyond these points are clear. You see, we've been on that run for a little while now. This is way back when April, man. We've been on a run since April. We had price turned around and dipped in, this is April 25. Oh my God, we had a dip into like the 17s, and then we had another price dip in March, end of March. third week of March. And then we've been running ever since. We've been going, that's a crazy spike. Y'all see that, man? This market be going crazy. All right, let's continue on. Let's move forward. The daily looks pretty much aligned with the weekly. I want to see, you can see where this candlestick just appeared for the day, looking like we're trying to potentially reverse. I wonder if we're going to shoot up. That, I feel like that's a sign of rejection on this candle here. That is a clear sign of rejection, like, because it didn't even start up, it didn't even open up here. It opened down here, went low, coming back up. So what I'm wondering is, I actually don't know. I actually don't know what's gonna happen. We kind of dipped into these price gapish areas and then sold off, made a higher low. So I'm wondering if we're gonna continue higher. That's what I would like to see, but we potentially, because they did make a higher low. So just going based on market structure, if we're making higher highs and higher lows, what they tell you, we're in an uptrend. So we did make, so we made, if you watch here, watch this. We came up here, we made this high, right? We made this low. And you see, we really had made a low right here, then went higher, then we came dip right below that low, and then went higher, right? Then we came right here, made basically an even low, made a lower high, then made a lower low. This is that manipulation that we always see. Then you see price going up, made a new high, a higher low, and then hopefully we see it make a higher high, right? Come back, probably retest this area, and then continue up. Ideally, it don't matter which way it go. We just want to be in the right area when it goes. So like I said, price came back, dipped into this gap, inverted this other fair value gap, and then continued higher beyond the price gap. So this is momentum of us wanting to go up. So that's why we need to check the news. Let's check the news just really quickly. I want to check the news really quickly. Let's go here, type in Forex Factory. .com. As y'all can see, I was looking up some jobs. That was a while ago. I was looking up some jobs. Man, I need some extra income to put in this damn market. But where's it coming on? Calendar. Okay, Sunday, Monday, we got FOMC member Waller speaks. Okay. Nothing significant. Monday, Tuesday. Let me see what my system is on. Okay, they're on their way. Okay, they're on their way. I don't know where they're going, to be honest with you. Okay, cool, whatever. All right, Tuesday, do we have anything? Flash manufacturing PMI. Flash services PMI, Richmond manufacturing. All right, let's look into these further. Level of diffusion index based on survey purchasing managers in the manufacturing industry. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Released monthly around 3 weeks into the month. Above 50 indicates industry expansion. Below contraction. There are two versions of this report released about a week apart. Flash and final. The flash release, which source first reported May 2012, is the earliest and thus tends to have the most impact. It's a leading indicator of economic health. Businesses react quickly to market conditions, and their purchasing managers hold perhaps the most current and relevant insight into companies' view of the economy. Okay, survey of about 800 purchasing managers was asked respondents to rate the relative level of business conditions, including employment, production, new orders, prices, supplier deliveries, inventory. Okay, cool. What was the last? Currently, no related stories. They don't have the last. Okay, what was the previous data for this flash PMI? Flash manufacturing PMI. Previous data was 55.1. Forecast is 45.6. So they're expecting it to dip. So that means we could get a tightening potentially. They expecting to be less. We'll see what the actual turns out. This is Tuesday. What is flash services PMI? I think I did I look at that one or look at the other one? Yeah, this is that one. That was a flash. Then there's manufacturing. Oh, they pretty much are about the same. Let me see this. This one says about 3 apart 50. Yeah, they pretty much are the same thing. One of them is services, the other one is manufacturing. So services, I'm wondering if this is more for like consumer goods. And then the other one is for manufacturing PMI, getting the parts, getting things made, getting products made. So one is for services and the other one's for products. And then the previous was lower than the forecast currently. So we don't see what the actuals are on Tuesday, 8:45 a.m. That's around market open, right after market open. So that's going to be interesting to see. AUD got CPI, CPO. I might actually try to trade this or something, AUD, and see how that is affected on the Forex side, man. That might be pretty cool to play with. Do we have anything else coming up? 9 a.m. we got home sales at 9:30 a.m. Crude oil inventories. This is all Wednesday, Monday. This doesn't seem very significant because it's yellow, orange, and red, and definitely red is what we want to pay attention to. Bank stress test results. That's interesting. 3:30 p.m. Dang, AUD got serious news coming up. And then Thursday we got core PCE price index, final GDP price index, QQ, unemployment claims. So we'll look into those on those days. And so let me see. All right, final GDP QQ for the quarter or something like that. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see what he's talking about. Changing the price of goods and services purchased by consumers, including food and energy. Ooh, greater than forecast is good for currency. Released monthly about 29 days after the month ends. So our previous was 0.2%. They expecting a 0.3%. And they saying actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Okay, cool. So we'll see how that turns out. Can we close this, guys? All right, then we got final GDP QQ, the annual Bureau of Economic latest release. Why is they sitting there? Oh, they must be at the store or something. At the gas station. Says they're by me. Okay, I don't know what they got going on. They at the store and stuff, so okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Annualized change in inflation adjusted value of all goods and services. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then this one is final GDP price index. I really want to talk to ChatGPT about this and just learn more about it and its effects, and potentially I could probably pull a price charting on just how certain outcomes have affected market movement and how to do it now, so I can start to at least see and start to gain an idea of how I can form my own opinion and analysis based on that, you know what I mean, and potentially add that into my trading. So that's where we at with that. We got unemployment claims coming up too. What? This all Thursday. I seen unemployment claims. This Thursday too. Thursday might be a crazy day. This all at 7:30 a.m. too. So last June 18th, we had actual better than forecast. Actual less than forecast is good for currency. Okay. Did we sell off Thursday? Friday, I think. Let me see. Did we sell off Thursday? If we look at Thursday, let me see. Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday sold off. Wednesday sold off. Thursday, we pumped up. We was pumped up Thursday. All right, so we'll see how this one affects us. We was pumped up Thursday. I need to see what news came out Thursday. I don't remember from here right now. Oh, we got hella news. It's a hella news day Thursday. Natural gas storage, FOMC, Williams speaks. FOMC, what is FOMC again? Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago latest release. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. And then Friday we got news. It's a whole lot of talks going on. We're gonna see what Trump and the war talking about. They said it came to a deal supposedly, guys. And let me see, man. They talking about in this market. We ain't trying to see this. It's the dollar index. Ooh, we had a pump, but when was this? June 21st, 7 p.m. Oh, that was today. That's today. All right. And then let's see, news. Trump and Iran has immediately stopped their highly paid proxies in Lebanon. Let me see. Iran says Swiss negotiators saw positive progress regarding implementation of what? Regarding implementation of obligations by the other side. Iran says the Swiss negotiators saw positive progress regarding implementation of obligations by the other side. All right, I got some tweets and stuff to go to here, as you can see. Forex Factory got it for you, boy. Hold on. They got it for you, man. Iran must immediately stop their highly paid proxies in Lebanon from causing trouble. If they don't, we'll hit Iran very hard again, just like we did last week, only harder, President Donald J. Trump. Oh, this is threatening. This was 12 hours ago. Okay. I somebody comment. I don't need to be in that. All right, let's get down to it, man. Let's get into this 4 hour. Okay, we had a nice rejection right here. We want to see how this candle closes in the next 25 minutes. This looks like a clear, man, we about to go to new highs, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. 1 hour fair value gap up here. It looks like we're going to new highs. We're definitely creating a trend, but this could be a sell-off because we're inside of a huge fair value gap. We had the reaction down. Prices did not continue. It rejected, and now we're continuing up. And this was after sold off, hit that price gap, came back in here. Look like we're about to invert this and go up, baby. Baby, look like we're about to go up. I want to see other times we just decided to invert a fair value gap on the 4 hour. Yeah, there's my sister, so honking at me and shit. Check this 1 hour. We got a fair value gap. We inside that price gap, like I said. We headed towards this 1 hour fair value gap. A lot of this has been mitigated, but the next big stop is right here. It's the next big stop. And then after that, I got highs marked out. I want to mark out this high. I was waiting on y'all. I'm just making a video right now for my trading channel.
You know where you going?
Yeah, I know where I'm going. All right, I'll see y'all in a sec. Yeah. So that's our next big stop for real. There's nothing else really in there. So I'm looking for buys, man. I'm gonna maybe potentially wait on a pullback. You can see on the 30-minute. Let's see, was that on the 1 hour too? Was this pullback available here? So we also creating a fair value gap here. So that's been mitigated. I can get that out of the way. Actually, just put that back, because I don't know what that is. I'm gonna still draw this one out. And y'all just gonna have to work with me on this information. So recently I also dropped a video just breaking down basic trading fundamentals and things you need to know: how to read a chart, how to read the candlesticks, I didn't go through patterns or anything, but I went through market structure, time frame analysis, and understanding what time frame, how to use and work with the time frames, and then support and resistance. And I got more episodes coming out on just different trading education, and we are really pumping hard right now, man. I wonder if we just gonna sweep that high and then probably pull back first, sweep out one of these highs here. Sweep one of these liquidity spots, man. They say if you don't know what the liquidity is, you might be the liquidity. You don't want to be the liquidity, all right? Let me get this trend line out the way. That's another thing too. I didn't really talk about how to draw trend lines because, you know, for a minute I thought I knew how to draw trend lines. This is a while ago. This is years ago. And then I realized, like, oh, I've been doing this wrong. When you drawing a uptrend, you want to connect the swing lows. So that means you're always drawing on the bottom and uptrend. On a downtrend, you want to connect the swing highs, and that's where you draw it on the top. The reason why you do that is because you're looking for pullbacks, and those are the areas where price is bouncing to continue with the trend. You know what I'm saying? So there's a couple reasons why you would do it that way. For your head top. It was for your head top. Hold on. Let's move past this here. Yeah, so we got other 30-minute fair value gaps right here. Right, this is 30-minute. Let me mark this out as 1 hour. And then this one is a 30-minute fair value gap. Then what is this right here? This then just turned into a whole little, another 30-minute FVG. The reason why I'm drawing it just over it like that, because I think there is some significance to the areas where prices overlapping, where fair value gaps are overlapping in each time frame, and there's some significance to it, and you want to really watch that, which is why I'm kind of keeping these areas watched for. You know what I'm saying? So you can see even here, like I had all these. There was a fair value gap inside of there was a 4-hour fair value gap. There was a 1 hour fair value gap, and then there was a 30-minute fair value gap inside of all of that, right? And price, you can see the way price reacted around as it got deeper into those fair value gaps, and it decided to just totally reverse and sell off going into the Asian session before London. Asian session, then turn around at the end of London, end of Asian going into London for basically another sell off. Did a little manipulation and sold off again to go take out, sweep this low right here, swept this low again, as you can see. Like I said, this thing is climbing. We have another fair value gap right here that's available. This is on our 15-minute right here, guys. This shit is here. It's small, but it's there, right? And there's so much more over here. Like, at this 15-minute joint going on right here. And where you can find the alignment, I think that data is significant. That data is significant to your analysis. It's an area you really want to watch for. I'll take that back. All right, bet. Okay, cool. So that's like that. That's like that. And then we got, what else we got? We got some significant information, but really most of that's all good. The rest is like way over here, I believe. Oh no, that was it, man. That was the last two highs right there. Pretty much everything is marked out. I won't go any lower than this right now. All right, let's go just check the 5. We got a great deal of information locked in. Pretty much everything else is lining up. We got 5-minute fair value gaps here. Man, you can see this right here. Alright, 5-minute fair value gap. And then we got this It's a 15-minute FUG. I'm just gonna mark these out, bro. And you can see we got 5 minutes here and here. So I'm just go ahead and draw those in. We got even smaller here. I'm not gonna be too concerned with that. Man, really they kinda all important because that price will sometimes just react from those little fair value guys, bro. Just in my experience. And I'm like, whoa, I thought that was nothing, and price, reacted from there. So it's a 5 FVG. Boom. All right, cool. Okay, cool. So, like I said, this week I'm looking for us to break new highs. That's my analysis so far. I'm looking for us to break new highs. I'm looking for buys, so I'll be looking for pullbacks to get in the trade. I don't know if we're gonna sell off. There's a potential we can come right inside this area here and then sell off. I only mark out fair value gaps. I also need to learn to come in and mark out order block areas and things like that. But I would just usually use the fair value gaps. Supply and demand as well as resistance, support and resistance. Right now I like to do it this way, so we just gonna rock with this. And I usually like to wait for price to react and let me know where it wants to go next. So this is where we at so far, man. So like I said, I'm gonna be looking for potential pullbacks. I'm gonna keep my ears to the news. We got to make sure we on schedule this week. I want to be in every trade day this week. I don't care if I ain't trading, but I want to be there on time and catching deals as I can, because we got this week. We need to execute this week solidly, and then going into next week, we'll be getting an account soon going into the next week. So happy Father's Day. Enjoy y'all Sunday. I'm about to go tap in with my folks. So happy Father's Day to my old man over here. And man, y'all enjoy, man. Peace.